morning. It is the last day of Vlogmas. I'm sad. I'm sad. I thought I'd show you my outfit of the day. We're just going to St Ives. I've got my dungarees on. Everyone always asks me where these dungarees are from. They're just vintage. They're from Wild Pony in Falmouth. And then I've got my Jam Studios turtleneck on that I wear all the time. It's so comfy. And then this jacket is the vintage jacket from the vintage shop in Helston. And then I've got my vegan cherry red Doc Martens on, which are years old. And then this bag is also vintage, and I got this I think in Penzance in one of their vintage shops, one of their small vintage shops, and I haven't actually worn it yet. So I was going out and I thought, you know what, this outfit is kind of a vibe. I'm looking very Cornwall, I'm looking very hippie, and we're going out to St Ives to see my sister and Tom and Bea, and we're gonna wander around and have a really nice time, and maybe we'll see Alex's dad because he arrived yesterday. And it is officially festive season after today. That's it, it's Christmas time. Yay! Had a lovely morning in St Ives.
In the water.
Tide is all in, splashing up against everyone. Had a little stroll around with Charlie, Tom and Bea, and then Alex's dad joined us, and we just went for lunch at the Hub Box, had some burgers, and now we're going home.
Full.
I'm pretty full. We're going home now and gonna chill out the rest of today. Look at these waves. Woo!
Scaffolding in the sea. Here she is.
I can't tell if you're actually filming.
Little Maddie.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
I'm in bed because I started my period.
Vlogmas has won. You have lost. You have been defeated.
By what?
By Vlogmas.
I actually think that's why I feel so rough, because I'm doing Vlogmas and I'm really tired. As I've got older, I have overcome the symptoms I used to get, but if I'm tired, I get period pain. I think that must be just normal hormone thing, and also if I'm out. So we were out this morning, and it seems to be a thing that if I'm out and about, I suppose my body can't like relax. If I'm at home, I can just like sit down for an hour or two and just take a paracetamol or an ibuprofen and feel better. But if you're out, you're like walking around, and also it seems to be this thing that I forget to have breakfast on the day I start my period. And I used to think it was just a coincidence, and then I thought, no, I actually think it's because pre-getting my period, it must be the hormones just before make me not have an appetite. And then I don't eat, and then it makes you feel weak. Anyway, I was just feeling not great, so I've got into bed. And it's kind of funny that this is the last episode of Vlogmas and I'm in bed not feeling so good. But it usually only ever lasts about an hour or two, and then I'm fine. So I'll probably be fine in about an hour. I'm gonna have a cup of tea and just lie in bed. And then pick myself up. We had a lovely morning in St Ives. I just love St Ives, it's so beautiful. And it's the longest day of the year, the shortest day of the year yesterday. So the light is really low today, so it's very pretty. Like, you can see it dappling through our window. This is my other camera. It's not some weird... It just looked a bit dodgy, didn't it? Sometimes I come in this bedroom and I'm like, this is my bedroom. Look at this wallpaper. As if this is on my wall. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm going to watch an episode of Vanderpump. Or maybe I'll just try and nap. I don't know what we're doing this evening. I kind of want to ask if anyone wants to go for a drink or something, but we'll see. Maybe we'll just rest. Maybe me and Alex go next door in the garage, get a pizza takeaway and just watch a Christmas film. That would be nice, wouldn't it? You know, of all this time of productivity, Christmas is just for relaxing, and I've got all the wrapping done and the bedrooms are ready, the house is clean. I can't prep any food yet, so maybe we ought to just have a nice movie night. That'd be fun. Yeah. But I'll see you maybe in a couple hours when I'm feeling a little more energetic. I'm still vlogging on the G7X. I have a public service announcement. I got this as a gift. The Mosa Roth Vegan Classic, 100% natural, 100% delicious, organic cocoa bar with rice powder. And I'm surprised that the front doesn't advertise it as organic. Maybe there's laws for that. But it is all organic on the back.
Oh, that's weird.
But I have tried every single vegan chocolate on the market. The Cadbury's one, the Galaxy one, all of the ones in the free from section. My favourite probably from the supermarket is that Mighty Fine Honeycomb. And what's the other one? The Nomo.
Yeah. You like Ombar and you like...
Yeah, but Ombar's not in the supermarket, that doesn't count.
It's in Waitrose.
Waitrose is not really... I feel like Waitrose is just not...
I mean, that one you said first is only in like one supermarket.
Which one?
The honeycomb one. It's not really chocolate.
Well, there's the closest Waitrose to us is Truro, so we never go there.
Chara.
But this is better than the Cadbury's. It's better than the Galaxy. It's better than like any own brand ones. I even think it's maybe better than Nomo because it's not too sweet.
I think I'm gonna nap like this.
And it's organic. Is this from Lidl, Mossa Roth? We used to buy this all the time with Aldi.
You see the big sign on the back that says Aldi?
Oh, Aldi. We used to buy the dark chocolate back when there was no vegan things in the shops. So when we used to go to Aldi and we were students back in like 2016, not students, but like post-uni. Back in 2016, we hadn't got much money and we were living with my parents. Alex had a job with the council. I was working for my mum and then I did vlogging as a fun thing. It's before I made any money and we didn't have much money at all. We were on tight budgets and we would get the Mossa Roth chocolate, dark chocolate. This is so good.
It's a bit hazelnutty, it's quite nice.
But it's not too hazelnutty because I don't love the taste of hazelnut. And I think that lots of brands use hazelnut as the option to replace the milk to make it creamy. And then it becomes like hazelnut, like praline chocolate, which is fine, but it's not my favourite. Oh, look at this one. Are you jealous? Daddy can pick you up. Anyway, go to Aldi and get this chocolate for Christmas because this is seriously good. Really creamy. Look at you. Do you know what? As soon as I opened it, you can tell by the colour. If anyone else this much of a chocolate fiend that I looked at that and thought that's going to be good, because the cheap ones, I just think Galaxy and Cadbury ones and some of the other brands, they have cut corners and they've made it as cheap as possible, and then it gives... This is the thing that I get so annoyed about, because then it makes people believe that vegan chocolate is bad. But it's like, no, it's not. It's just that they don't dedicate the money or the time and energy to, you know, taste test it and create a really great product. They have numbers to meet. So people just think it's as simple as, oh, vegan chocolate isn't good. But they don't realise that it's a whole industry that has to cater to and fit so many things. So they can't make it as delicious as it could be because they have... What's the criteria to meet? Budgets to meet. That kind of thing. There you go. Look at that. Delicious colour. Even the way it goes into your mouth, it immediately feels soft and melty and nice. Whereas I think the cheaper ones, after seeing Wonka, I'm a chocolatier. A lot of it is that the chocolates that they've all come out with now are so sugary that when you first eat them, they're just very crunchy and hard. That immediately melts in your mouth, which is what chocolate is. That's what gives you that pleasure of chocolate. Okay, Alex wants to show you how cute Zeus is. He is the cutest cat on the planet. This cat is like a, what would you call it, a ragdoll? Because there are ragdoll cats, and he is like a ragdoll cat, except he's a black and white cat. He looks like the Felix cat, doesn't he?
Mm.
I will say Zeus is probably the prettiest cat I've ever had.
Apart from his mucky chin.
He has got this funny dirty chin that he's had since
Dirty chin.
he was little. And I remember when he moved in with us at my parents' old house, and we tried to clean his chin because we were like, why is there dirt on his chin constantly? And it's just a stain. Look at this leg.
What's happened to the leg?
But he's a little bunny rabbit. He loves his stomach being cuddled. And when he was a kitten, he had a sister called Coco, and I will actually say that Coco, just imagine Zeus, Alex, but imagine him fluffy. That was Coco. She was actually the prettiest cat I've ever had. She was unbelievably beautiful.
Sorry, Zeus.
Sadly, she got killed
Cover
by
your ears.
greyhounds next door. One of the most heartbreaking things I've ever had to go through. Not only did it happen once, but it happened twice, because my other cat also got killed by them.
Mm.
But that's neither here nor there. Let's not go into that. It's not the greyhound's fault. It's just one of those awful things, because they've been trained to chase. And they were rescue greyhounds. But Zeus is how old? 16? 15?
15.
And he looks so young still. He's such a happy cat.
Fur. You need a brush.
He just does this all day long. Do you know why he's like this?
Because of me.
Because of me. Because my friend Ali even said, if I ever get a cat, you need to train him, because all your cats have always been so soppy and lovely. And I've never, like, she didn't like cats, and she's like, I've never liked cats except your cats, because they're like this. And it's because when I was little, I would have them in bed with me and I would just cuddle them for hours. And Zeus, it was so sweet, because Coco and Zeus were like exactly the same but opposites. And Zeus was a scaredy cat. He's always been that way. So he would get under the duvet and sleep by my legs, deep into the duvet. And I would try and get him out, because I'd be like, surely you can't breathe, that's dangerous. But he would insist on getting in the duvet, and Coco would sleep on my face. Like, I'm not joking, like literally. And if I tried to move her, she would refuse, and she would come back and fall asleep on my face.
Oh my gosh.
And I think it's because I was a teenager.
He slept by my head last night.
Because I was 16 or whatever, I would just have them every night with me, cuddling them, and I was just so... That is not for that.
I know.
Yeah, I was just so cuddly with them that they're just so used to that affection. I think it's the best thing to have children or kids with pets, because they give them so much attention and then they become soppy. But he just loves affection. I feel like I haven't shown him enough in the Vlogmas.
I've never had a cat that would just let you do that.
It's because when I'm filming, I'm usually in the kitchen, and he doesn't spend much time in the kitchen. He's usually in this bed, that's why he's here. This is his spot. Here comes this dog.
You smell like the beach.
She's very covered in sand.
No, I think she got rid of most of it.
And actually, to Roxy's credit, she came like this, didn't she?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I think the first night, I wonder if I could find the photo. The first night we got her, she was lying on the sofa like this, and we were like, oh my god, this dog.
I think the day after we got her, I was working on my laptop, and she sort of put herself in this position between my laptop and me. She
made this grunting noise as well, and I remember saying that to Hattie, and she's like, yes, she does that. This noise, she did it literally, I think maybe an hour after Hattie had left and I was cuddling with her. So even though she came to us from people who couldn't have her anymore, she obviously, I think, must have been very well loved and given lots of cuddles, because no dog who's like this, like dogs that are like this at 4 years old, have been given lots of cuddles, you know? Like, she is like so soppy. These two are just
spoiled.
This is also just what they're like. They're just wonderful. We're very lucky to have two perfect pets like them.
You need a brush. Oh, hello.
They're both a bit anxious too, aren't they?
Yeah. They get each other.
They do. If you start doing that, people are going to say you need a little baby to do that too.
Nah.
You need to do some strawberries on
Why
a
have a
baby's
baby
belly.
when you can have a dog? Strawberries? I thought it's raspberries.
Raspberries. I don't know why I said strawberries. It's my magic way of making you yawn, isn't it, Bobby? Is it because it tickles a bit? Can't gotta get one more out of you. Do you want to scratch? Is that what it is? Scratch. It's a tease, isn't it? It's a tickle and a tease, isn't it, Bobby? My better. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it time for some dinner?
Do you want some dinner? Do you want some dinner?
Dinner?
Do you want some dinner? Do you want some dinner? Dinner time? Is it dinner time? Is it dinner time? Is it time for your dinner? Get off and see what she does. Oh.
I think I stopped when she got on me.
Oh my gosh, she's literally on you. Go on, get up.
I can't.
She's on your shoulder like a parrot.
She's like...
I guess she likes her butternut box. Is this a good advert for butternut box? We should send them this and say sponsor us, because this is how our dog reacts when she wants to eat her butternut box meal.
What's this you got?
What's he doing?
He is stood on the edge of the bowl drinking water out of it.
How has he stood on it?
Because he's a cat.
He shouldn't drink water from that, it's full of copper. For the last episode of Vlogmas, we're making pizza! Alex also picked up some Bendix because we forgot them the other day for our little after eights. Why is there an empty thing of nutritional use?
You had some old makeup that I took to the recycling.
Ah, recycling. Fun fact, you can recycle your old makeup containers in Tesco. So I'm having, what's the brand that we use for the bases? This brand, it's really good. The Northern Dough Company, and he's just defrosting them in the freezer. I'm having mushrooms on mine with red onion and artichoke. That's generally what I like on my pizza. Do they not have the mozzarella?
They had zero mozzarella at all.
Oh no.
Oh, look at that. It's new.
But this doesn't melt.
It's new.
I don't know if it melts.
But look at it, it's new.
Very nice. What, extra mature?
Yeah.
Are you sure that it melts?
I'm
I
not
swear
sure.
last time it didn't. What are you having on?
We've got other ones as well.
Yeah, but I don't want to open
To
those.
use.
Oh, we've got
That
the
was it.
Violife ones.
Yeah.
Mutty pizza sauce. This is so yummy. If you just normally go for passata, try the mutty pizza sauce because it's got some seasoning in there and it just is delicious because mutty tomatoes are the best. Alex seems to have got some vegan chorizo from Squeaky Bean. I'm tempted to put that on mine, you know.
Haha, no.
Looks good. And I think he's going to have chilies as well. And then he's got some basil because our basil plants are just, in the winter they just don't, obviously they're not really a thing. How come you got these?
They're reduced.
Oh.
I thought we can either have them as like
£1.77.
We can have some cheese and meat, or we can just have them.
No, but that's not a bad idea for tomorrow because we've got cabbage. So, no, not tomorrow. When are we going to eat this, Alex?
We'll go for lunch tomorrow with some sauerkraut and cheese.
There's potatoes. You could cook some potatoes and put it in a tray bake. I just feel like we're probably going to go out tomorrow. That's the thing in the lead up to Christmas. It's
we
just
might do, we might not. They go in the
because your dad's here and your brother's here. I feel like we're going to go to Porthleven, to the Mushel Shoal.
Oh yeah, we could do.
Put them in the freezer because they'll just come in use maybe in the interim Christmas period. So I'll show you how we make our pizzas, but you can defrost these on your own, or they actually have something on their website that shows you how to defrost them in the microwave. And it's very good pizza base. My top tip for making pizzas at home, I've got a recipe in my cookbook to make the dough from scratch. And this is not a pro, this is the, you know, like getting 0%, whatever it's called, you know, the pizza dough. 0-0. This is not the fancy pants way of doing it. This is the simple way of doing it, as I always like to do, because I like to think of what do you have in your cupboard, what are you realistically going to be doing. None of my recipes are created with the intention of it being like, this is the ultimate way to make this, this is the chef's way to make this. It is, how will someone make this at home, realistically? And this is a recipe that my mum has made since we were children, and it's just foolproof. Sorry about the microwave. It's foolproof. It just uses white bread flour and fast action dried yeast and olive oil, and then you can use polenta if you want for the base. So it's stuff that you have in your cupboard, so you don't have to be like a pizza chef or be a pro or have a stone oven or one of those pizza ovens. You can just whip it together the night before or the morning of and make pizza bases, and you can freeze the dough, and it's really yummy dough. So because this is my last episode of Vlogmas, I'm going to do a final plug for my cookbook. It comes out on the 28th. So many of you have already got it, which is so exciting. Those of you who pre-ordered, and actually if you're watching this and you have pre-ordered, you can still enter the giveaway. I'll leave it linked below. Basically, you can be entered to win a Smeg mixer. If you pre-ordered, you just have to fill out the form and show proof of purchase, and you're entered to win a Smeg mixer. Go pre-order my cookbook. It is already receiving good reviews from people. I'll put a couple up on screen of people who've sent how they flicked through. They think it's beautiful and they're really excited to try the recipes, that they're really impressed by how easy it is and how many of the recipes they actually want to try. Someone even said that they have loads of cookbooks, but they flick through them and they just think, I don't know where to begin because it feels complicated, or they don't know. I'm paraphrasing, but they essentially said they have cookbooks that they don't cook from, but they have so many in here that they already want to because it seems doable. And that was the goal. Make it vegan, make it easy, make it relatable and simple. Like all my recipes are, they're intended to actually be cooked at home. I'm here to help you cook stuff from scratch at home and not make things complicated, not make things over the top or unrealistic, because I'm not interested in that. I don't really generally make complicated recipes. I want to simplify things and make them delicious. So if you haven't ordered it already, you can probably still pre-order. It comes out on the 28th. If you want to go get it in person, then it will be in Waterstones from the 28th. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful for those of you who have pre-ordered, and I'm just really happy that I've got a cookbook.
I looked at it on Waterstones earlier, and it said you could click and collect, and it would be there in 2 hours for you to collect. I didn't know if that was...
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
I didn't know if that was because it was like a mistake on their, you know,
maybe.
Like they you know, they haven't changed it for pre-orders, or they've got the stock already, so you just go and get it.
Yeah, and I was really excited to see on Amazon today, it was number 4 in hot new releases for vegan vegetarian cooking, and it's rising in the ranks, so hopefully loads of you are loving it, and I really want to get a bestseller on Amazon. So if we could get it bestseller, vegan and vegetarian cooking, that would make my life, and it would make the year of working on that cookbook mean so much to me. If you've enjoyed Vlogmas, if you love my recipes, if you love this channel, then if there's one thing I could ask for you to do to support it, is to go and pre-order the cookbook, go buy it, get us to a bestseller.
Do it. Deliciously Ella doesn't need another best-selling book.
I love Deliciously Ella. Her cookbook, I actually think I'm going to get it because she's got a new one. She was number 1.
Yes, that's...
No, actually, later on, she had gone down and I was above her, but it always fluctuates depending on the hour. It could be that just a person's ordered the book, so it just goes up a bit.
Did you get the screenshot of you above?
I did. I love Deliciously Ella. She is an icon, and I've used so many of her recipes. But if you have been thinking about pre-ordering and you have thoroughly loved Vlogmas, if you like this channel, like I said, go and pre-order my cookbook because it's the biggest way to show support. Or if you don't want it for yourself and you want to get it for a friend, you know, who's interested in vegan cooking, then give it a pre-order. You can order it for the US and Canada and Australia. Internationally, you just have to go to your Amazon page, and I think that the US release date is the 16th of January now. So yeah, just go check it out. It's my final plug, and then in the new year it will be all the excitement of it being out and the events and stuff. And I'm just so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself, Alex. But should we make our pizzas?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, please.
I had to bend down the whole time.
Hi.
Just tried the extra mature Cathedral City. I will say from the supermarket, this is by far the best vegan cheese you can buy. It's hard because
Technically, I think their parent company are Cornish.
it's so long since, what, Davidstow? It's been so long since we've had cheese that I feel like this just tastes like normal cheese to me.
It doesn't have any kind of unpleasant smell or
It is
aftertaste.
amazing. I'd give that a 10 out of 10.
Well, no. The cashew cheeses are the 10 out of 10s.
Yeah, they're great.
These are like 7.5.
Did it say to have some flour underneath? I think it did. Can we get some flour to help it not stick?
Oh, yes.
Oh god, when you microwave it, they just go hard on the edge of it.
I tried to do it as sort of minimal.
If these are going to go in the oven, we need to decide on a film. Do you want to go next door? Is there a film that you fancy? Do you want to watch it? Huh?
Gladiator.
Christmas film. About the Grinch or something. We've already watched Love Actually and The Holiday.
They're only like, they're not Christmas movies, but you watch them at Christmas. Movies.
Google it. I'd recommend that you defrost them rather than microwave. It works, but it's not as good. Mine doesn't look very pretty.
It's alright. So it tastes good. Happy.
You haven't grated very much cheese.
I was going to have some of this one.
Oh, the smoky one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's circular. Which is kind of... Chorizo is kind of scarily accurate. Alexa, how do you pronounce chorizo?
I pronounce that chorizo, but I'm always working on how I say things, and I might not have it right.
Chorizo.
Isn't that just like an accent thing?
Well, because I used to think it was Italian, because I think Z, but then I thought, and it's like...
It's Spanish sausage.
So Z is a th.
But is that
But that
not
is
the
kind
same?
of... Because like a C is also a th. If that's a vowel.
But isn't that an accent, like a regional accent?
Well, that's
thing?
what I'm...
Not everyone will say th.
I wasn't sure if that's...
Let us know, Spanish speakers.
Because I think like that... Oh, I always thought like, you can say gracias or gracias. That was dependent, but I thought a Z was always a th. But I've never really studied Spanish, so what do I know?
I did a little bit of Spanish. That was when I was a child.
You're still a child.
Put some olive oil on the crust. It helps it to crisp up.
Have you had any of this meaty bits?
They're yours.
Oh, but you said you were going to have a few.
I don't know if I've got room. I think I've overloaded mine a bit. Oh, don't be silly. Come on, put more on. I just kind of prefer pizzas when they're simple.
Yeah.
When you put too much, I don't like them.
You're telling me
Like, I'm going to put olives, and I think if I put the chorizo on there as well. Now you're making me think I should put this on my pizza.
Just have a bit.
Okay. Sometimes if I have too much of it as well, it upsets my tummy. Just a few little ones. They are done. They look so good. Look at that sizzle. Oh, you put the olives on for me, thank you. Yummy! Time to dig in. What on earth? It's gonna go everywhere. The cheese melted really well. And on Alex's, I thought we'd end up with little rings, but that looks so good. I fell asleep on the sofa. I had to, no, I actually didn't nap earlier. That was the nap I should have had earlier. We were watching Home Alone, it was great, and I think it just sent me off. The pizza was also so good. Ali, we've got to say goodbye.
Okay, bye.
I was just reading all your comments on the vlog I uploaded this evening, and you're just all so cute. I've loved Vlogmas this year so much. It's been my favourite year by far so far. I don't know why. I just felt like it was so Christmassy. I just feel like we both feel settled in this house. I said at the start of Vlogmas, I just feel like it's a really happy December this year, and I've just loved making these videos, and I've enjoyed it so much. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing to my channel this year. Thank you for watching my videos this year, for supporting me, for leaving lovely comments, being a part of this little channel on the internet. And look at all the mess from the pizza behind us. And I hope you've loved this year with us as much as I've loved it. Come here and say goodbye, Al. Where's Bobby?
She's asleep.
Oh.
I put her freshly washed, what's the word?
Bed?
Rug.
Yeah.
Throw down, and she immediately got in it and fell asleep.
Oh. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have the best Christmas, New Year, holidays, ever, or time off.
Ever.
Yeah, hope it's the best year ever. And I'm sorry if some of you are not having a good year this year, because some of you have commented that. And that makes me so sad, and I hope at least Vlogmas has given you something to look forward to and enjoy, because I know this time of year can be lonely or sad sometimes too for people. We've loved doing Vlogmas and having you.
Do you reckon your spot will be gone by the new year?
Oh my god, I thought you were going to say something sincere and cute. Alex does say cute and sincere things, but not on camera.
No. That's not what I'm here for.
No, you're for the comic relief.
And the sex appeal. The eye candy.
He's here for the sex appeal. Okay, well, see you in 2024, everybody. What?
I think I did this in the last video last year.
What?
You're like, no, don't do that.
What? Being
just
sad
like-
about it being 2024?
No, I think I was just like, oh gosh, it's been a lot.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's been good. Thank you for watching, and leave all of the Christmas emojis.
Yeah.
Every one you can think of. Bye.
Bye bye.
Love you.
Love you.